Hello, this is my first long form video, and I am going to be talking about books that I hope to read in the month of November. First, I hope to read Games Untold. I want to read Games Untold because I've been reading the whole Inheritance Games series, and I've been hooked since book 1. Brothers Hawthorne, I did get a little bit bored in the middle, and one of my friends who I was reading it with, she gave up on Brothers Hawthorne and has gone on to some other romance books. But I have stayed, powered through, and now I am finally up to Games Untold. Just finished Grandest Game not very long ago. And I'm so excited. It's about all their love stories, and I really am very excited to read it. And I love Libby and Nash. I'm probably the most excited for because I love them. And then in Grandest Game, if you haven't read it, ignore this bit. But I'm pretty sure it said that they have kids, and I think this is like Nash's boot or something, and I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. And look, they are. I'm just so excited. I'm excited. Wait a sec, let me just see what chat does. I'm trying to hold the phone. Off camera, I've just had a little look at some of the chapters. Basically, it's sections about different love stories. The first one is Jameson and Neighbour. It's about the night in Prague that I'm so eager to know about. And then the next one is about the same backwards as forwards, which she's coming out with a big book of. And that is about the parents. I'm very excited. Well, no, just the mum, I think, actually. And I've forgotten his name. Oh, sorry, my God, I've forgotten. Oh, I can't remember his name. The grandfather's son, their uncle. Oh, never mind, I've forgotten his name, I'm sorry. And then the cowboy and the goth, and then Pain at the right gun that night in Prague. I'm very interested and confused about that. So, Games Untold, I'm excited. I'm pumped. I want to read this. I might start it today. Then we've got Glorious Rivals, which I'm not going to peek in because I don't want to ruin it for myself, but I love the cover. It was sitting for my birthday in a cupboard, and my mum didn't hide it very well, and I saw it, and I'm so excited to read it. I mean, I could have a little peek. No! You don't need to peek. I believe it is still Rowan, Lyra, and Gigi. Yeah. I think it's still. I think it's still the same point of view. Then why did I read something that said this is a surprise? Someone is watching. I am so excited. Okay, I'm very excited about the Glorious Rivals, and I'm loving the love stories going on. And I don't trust Brady anymore. I trusted Brady. I was loving Brady, and now I don't trust him. If you read it, you know. If you haven't read it, that is confusing for you, and I'm sorry. Next book I want to read is Impossible Creatures, The Poison King. I read the first Impossible Creatures, and I've been reading Catherine Rundle for a while now. She's more of a children's author than a teens author, I'd say, and I just wanted to know what happened. The ending of the last book left me a bit in shock, and it's very fantasy, as you could probably tell. Impossible Creatures, it's fantasy, and I'm really intrigued to read this, but I might have to have a look at the ending of what happened. I sort of remember I think I remember the main of what happened, but I might need a little recap, rejog the memory of what's going on. And it's got a map. Oh, that flower looks cool. I haven't really. And it's yeah, I'm excited. And the last book, it told you all the different types of animals at the front. Wait, oh, and is that all the part 2? There's parts. Oh, I did see this as parts. That's quite cool. Why don't my voice go high pitch and I get all excited there? But then I'm going to actually grab the other book and show you all the other animals and stuff. Guardian's Bestiary. This is I don't know if I read that wrong. But it tells you all of the different types of animals. So I was getting confused. There's a tri, sphinx, and then it starts unicorn. But some of them have special properties. I think there's this little hedgehog thing that can poison you. Not very nice. But then Percy Jackson. I did a poll on my YouTube channel on one of my shorts, and I said Hunger Games or Percy Jackson. And I have the special edition of Hunger Games, and I got it for my birthday, and I love it, the look of it. And then they're floppy books, and I'm excited. I'm very excited. Percy Jackson, I still haven't taken it out of the case because I don't know why I just haven't. I think it looks, they're all stuck, they're all together, so I can keep it on my shelf because they're like sort of separate from my actual shelf at the moment. And I'm excited to read Percy Jackson. I've seen nicer covers. I don't know if I like having people on my covers, like real people. Or is this like sort of CGI picture? I don't know. But I've heard very good things about Percy Jackson. I also think if I wait more, as I get older, I might not want to read Percy Jackson, but I might. Like, I get that probably some older people who want to read Percy Jackson, and I am probably one of those. I want to read it. And I'm very excited. I've watched the Percy Jackson movies, like the first one, and I did watch the Walker Scoble. Lee, forgotten your names. I think it's Aaron or something. I've watched the one with them on Disney Plus, is it, I think? And I have the first 5 books, and then there's like the Titans or something. There's like a separate sort of, well, it's still Percy Jackson, but there's sort of like a separate series bit. And I am excited. And then I don't think I'll read all of Percy Jackson this month. I have The Naturals, and it's about cold cases, and it's by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, Inheritance Games. That's another reason why I want to read it. I have the whole, oh god, it will just come out. The whole series, and I've heard, sorry, this terrible camera, I don't want to drop the camera. Bad Blood has a sad ending, and I am scared. Like, sometimes I do feel like sometimes having a good cry about a book, it's good, but I'm scared. I don't want to get extremely emotionally attached to these characters and then bawl my eyes out. And I think I like mystery, fantasy. I've watched dystopian movies. I haven't really read much dystopian because I wouldn't really say, read Powerless. I wouldn't really say that is dystopian. And then I'm going to read Hunger Games. I want to read Divergent, and I have the Shatter Me series. Wait, let me show you. I have the Shatter Me series there, just like sitting there because they were on my bookshelf, and I've just got the books down. And then this is The Naturals, and I'm very excited. I'm really excited. I want to read The Naturals, and I want to read these books so bad, but I don't have enough time. If I had all the time in the world, you would catch me just reading 90% of the time. But I do not have all the time in the world, and sometimes it's good to get some fresh air. And so yes, this is the very optimistic, I will say, Naturals is on the list, and Hunger Games, if I read Naturals first, Hunger Games is after. And I had the first Shadowpen book and Shatter Me. Like, there's so many books on my shelf that I got for my birthday and then for my Christmas, I'm going to be asking for more books. Like, I've always read books since I was a child, but I am getting into books now, and I'm loving them. Like, I'm finding my taste in books. I'm finding whether I like mystery, a little bit more fantasy, that sort of fantasy, like thriller sort of, I guess you would say Naturals is, dystopian, and I'm excited. I want to get into some romance books as well, because I've seen some good romance, but I have so many to read, and I do not have all the time in the world to read. But this is my first long form video. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.